How we doing, guys? Dimes HG here, and today Mason Greenwood pictured back in training. Let's talk about it. Make sure you guys smash the like button, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys do enjoy the video. In the event something does happen, my second channel will be the first link down in the description down below. Anyway, guys, let's get into the video. Mason Greenwood has been pictured back in training. Today, over the past few hours, he has been pictured back in training, doing some ball stuff, dribbling, whatever. He's been pictured back in training. Is this a sign for him to come back to Manchester United for next season? Are they teeing it up and getting ready for him next season? It's most likely going to happen. He's most likely going to come back, but here's the catch. He's not going to come back fresh. He's been out for over a year and a half, 2 years. You could play against semi-pro players, amateur players. Once again, playing against Premier League opposition and going down and playing recreation players is like two different breeds. I mean, he's probably cooking or doing what he's going to do. And plus, he's rusty. He hasn't really been playing, so it's going to take some time for him to come back. He's not just going to come back and score a hat trick game one, which is what I wish all, that's what we all wish, but it's not going to happen. He's not just going to come back and score 3 goals in one game and just tear up the Premier League. It's gonna, and even if he has a bad season next season, that will be the excuse. Well, he's been out, he's had problems with mental health. He's been out for some time, so we're going to have to give him time, give him some more seasons and more seasons and more seasons, and he'll be 30 years old. It's always a time thing. So, yeah, without any further ado, let's get over to the story. So, Mason Greenwood is back, pictured in training. These are some of the pictures that have been submerged in the last 2 hours here. Here's the first picture of him right here. I mean, when you look at his hair, I mean, it's absolutely wild, out of control, and ridiculous. I mean, he needs to get that cut. It's just all over the place. It's that big fray. A bunch of tattoos, bunch of stuff. I don't think this stuff was here before. Let me pause that. A bunch of tattoos, all this stuff. They got the GPS tracker on them, like the thing that, for all the stuff, all the testing and stuff, like how good he passes the ball, all that stuff. So they're getting it all readied up, all the tattoos, all the stuff. He's got his cleats. I mean, it's the middle of June, and this dude's playing with sweatpants on. Very, very strange. New Balance sweatpants. Could that be his new sponsor, New Balance? Maybe, maybe not. But yeah, all the frayed hair all over the place. This is him right here. He probably just scored a goal or whatever. Keeper's in the net. Or whatever. He's just doing his thing, check two and, same thing, frayed hair. Look at this picture, he's standing on the ball. That's him standing on the ball, looking at the ball. So yeah, I mean, they're teeing it up for him to come back. They're just slowly dripping it in the media to get him back into the media and the spotlight. They have to slow drip this, because if they do it too quickly, it's not going to go over well with a lot of people. It still isn't going over well with a lot of people. So it's just going to be slow dripped. So, yeah, he's just doing his thing. Definitely needs a haircut. I mean, who knows what he's been going through over the past year, 2 years. Like I said, man, it's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. All the tattoos, all the symbolisms, all the stuff. And, yeah, he's had to sit on that bench. But not sit on the bench, but just, with that nonsense, man. And it's probably consuming. And it is what it is, man. That's just how it is. So, yeah, those are the recent images of Mason Greenwood right there. And yeah, man, absolutely insane stuff, man. So, let's get into the article. Mason Greenwood returns to training with coach as Man United are yet to decide his future. Manchester United forward Mason Greenwood has been spotted training with the private coach, with his future very much up in the air. The 21-year-old has not played for the Red Devils since before he was suspended by the club following his arrest in January 2022. So January 2022, what is this? So 22, 23, so January 2022, January, so about a year and a half. So a year and a half of not playing, probably still going to be another 2 to 3 months. So almost 2 years. Although he was included in the official retained list earlier this month after all charges against him were eventually dropped in February. Greenwood had charges of attempted rape, assault, and controlling and coercive behavior dropped in February. The forward has since returned to a training with a private coach and was seen being put through his paces in a public sports center. In pictures obtained by The Sun, he was said to have even been taking part in shooting drills, close control, over the course of 90 minutes. The forward remains suspended in spite of its recent inclusion in their end-of-season retained list. with club chiefs still believed mulling over which or not to hand Greenwood another chance. This process is yet to be finalized, but it's nearing a conclusion that will see Greenwood discover what the immediate future holds for him. According to Manchester Evening News, the report states that a final decision will soon be taken by the Glazer family in conjunction with United chief Richard Arnold, which suggests that it could be made before the ongoing takeover process. So, here's what's going to go down, right? The Glazers are taking their time, just like they're taking their time with this takeover thing. They're taking their sweet time. They got all the time in the world. There's no rush. See, I want things done instantly, but these guys have all the time in the world. They have all the money in the world. So they could take 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. It doesn't matter. They're on their own thing. They could be somewhere in Ibiza somewhere, or Barbados somewhere, or Cancun, chilling somewhere. You got these fans or whoever over here stressing about this stuff, stressing about Mason Greenwood. Whoever, Mason Greenwood, during that year and a half could have been somewhere in Cancun. Who knows? Chilling, off the radar, whatever. Same thing with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer when he got sacked. Probably somewhere chilling. And it is what it is. So, yeah, man. Yeah, he hasn't played since featuring in their home win against West Ham. You know, he's got Erik ten Hag has remained tight-lipped when quizzed on the possibility of bringing Greenwood back to United in recent months, with the Dutchman telling the Times last month that he will not be involved in making any binding decisions regarding the player's future. I mean, didn't Ten Hag just say he was about to walk out on the Glazers and quit or whatever? You know, he said, yeah, I'm about to quit. See, it's tough, man. It's real tough. United is going through a huge saga at the moment, and there's so much stuff going on with Manchester United. You know, however, he did say that Mason Greenwood is capable of scoring goals. That's it. But when he comes back, if Mason Greenwood, right, when he comes back, if Mason Greenwood does not hit the ground running in the first 5 games of next season, if he comes back next season and he drops stinkers and stuff or whatever, the fans, it's going to be turmoil. Like, it's going to be very toxic because he has to basically hit the ground running next season. Off rip, pretty much. And the excuse would be, well, you know, he just got back or whatever. But I'm saying they're gonna turn. If he don't hit the ground running in 5-10 games, it's gonna be very, very, very turmoil because a lot of the fans really don't want him to come back. I think the fan base is very 50-50. Some people want him to come back, some people don't. I want him to come back. A lot of people don't. So see, it's a 50-50 split. So it is what it is, man. You know, this Mason Greenwood saga, it's absolutely ridiculous. His child is coming, that too, so that's going to be another thing. And he's still got to perform. He's still got to do his stuff. He's still got to deal with his behind-the-scenes stuff, all at the age of 21 years old. He's younger than I am. That's crazy. That's crazy. I think he turns 22 in October. So October. There you go. So, yeah, it is what it is. Make sure you smash the like button, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about the Mason Greenwood pictured in training thing down below, man. Love to hear your input. It's been nice to see you guys. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Also, if you like this type of content, click on this video right here. It should be over here. Click on this video right here if you like my type of content. And make sure you guys go subscribe. The button should be somewhere around here. Subscribe and click on this video over here to go into my next video. Peace.